it's 9 o'clock. I'd like to call this meeting to order. I have a motion to approve the agenda.
So moved.
I'll second.
All those in favor?
Aye.
Okay, say pledge allegiance. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Okay. Public comment. There's public comment. If not, if there isn't one, then JD, you're up.
Good morning, J.D. King, Page County Engineer. Fine day in Page County, and 80 years ago, it was
That's
a
right.
big day
Today is
for the Allies.
D-Day.
And I've had the opportunity to jump out of planes with the Army, but it was for training purposes. Anyway, the engineer update went out Tuesday. We're blading, we're hauling rock with 4 trucks, primarily at the north end of the county because we're still out of rock in Braddyville. The pipe crew was prepping for some trenchless repair to our culverts at 4 places underneath pavements, a couple on J64, one on Hackberry, one in Coin on J52. They're going to put a liner in there and cure it with UV, and we don't dig up the road to preserve the culvert. Spray patchers have been working over on the west side, and we got a couple more running on the pavements. In the shop, they got a truck in there doing some services. They're going to send a truck to Omaha today for throttle problems. We brought in some sand for our bleed, some of our roads that are bleeding, and we got a tailgate sander set up yesterday afternoon. We put on some sand on the east-west part of J Road to cover some bleeding, and we're going to do it again today just before noon, so it's not quite as tacky. It got a little tacky on us, and we're scheduled to clean out of our bulk fuel tank. The corner guardrail was placed on the bridge on 190th Street yesterday. The contractors are hauling out their stuff. There's still dirt to be done. Dirt guy was supposed to come in today, work on the west side. He's going to move over to the east side, and should, with suitable weather, the road should be open to traffic mid-June. And we'll certainly announce that here. We're doing project paperwork and development at the office. I got a NEPA clearance on the next bridge. She's down in the southwest corner. We're planning to do some the last freshening up of some ARPA rock on the 8 sites, or at least 6 of the 8 sites shown on the map there. There's still some money. I checked with the auditor, some money left in that for us. A couple other things that aren't on the update. Been in contact with the contractor that's scheduled to do J55. He was planning to come mid-July. With the weather in other places, that's been delayed till end of July at least. And we're also planning some paper preservation work on the Stanton Road, M63, all 11 miles. We haven't quite figured out the details of that, but there'll be some closures with that. We'll announce that next week, with the work being done the 18th and the 19th.
And what are you going to do with that?
I'm going to put a fog seal on the top, like we have other pavements in the county. questions for me about the update? Thank you very much.
Okay, thank you. Okay. Next up, we have Resolution 33, authorizing early redemption of general obligation solid waste bonds, management, and refunding bonds. So, this is paying off, we just asked Melissa about this a minute ago, so paying off the bonds 2015 early.
For the landfill.
For the landfill, yeah. The solid waste management. Questions on that?
I make a motion that we pass Resolution 33-2024 for the authorization of early redemption of general obligation solid waste management and refunding bonds, Series 2015.
I will second that.
Got a motion and a second on Resolution 33. Any discussion? If not, we'll vote on it.
Clark,
Yes.
Mayor,
Yes.
Holmes,
Yes. Okay, motion carried. Okay, we're having issues, it says on Zoom with our sound. Is that, Corey, do you know what's going on there? Our sound, it says it sounds fuzzy. Our Zoom's not picking it up. Let's see here. Well, if we reset it, what does that mean? We have to shut it down and shut off Zoom and turn Zoom back on? What's that? I don't know. That's the only thing we can try. Joe Hardy says sounds like everyone's underwater. I guess we can just take a second here and just turn it on and off. So maybe type that on there and let them know that we're going to restart it. Have to rejoin. To restart Zoom. We'll have to rejoin. Okay. Restart Zoom. Oh, you got that on there. Okay. All right, go ahead. So what do we need to do? Just exit out, or is that what we need to do? To exit out, Corey, of Zoom altogether? Are you good? Okay.
You want to sign that and give it back to me?
Okay. So, oh.
Okay.
Oops, sorry. I wasn't paying attention to it.
Okay.
Thank you.
Okay, see if everybody on Zoom can hear us now. If it's any clearer. Can you see? Guess we'll go on here to the next item and see if people can understand us. Number 7 is the assignment of county held tax sale. Andy here.
good morning. I am here to request the assignment of county held tax sale 2023-2310 to Dennis Alley.
Okay, so we're good? Everything's good with that?
Yeah, he said he's been taking care of the property for a couple years, so they'd just like to take deed to it. It's an empty lot.
Oh, okay.
Okay. Motion on that?
I'll move that we approve the assignment of the county held tax sale certificate 23010 to Dennis Alley. Resolution number 34, 2024.
Second.
And a motion and a second, any discussion on that? If not, we'll vote on that.
Clark,
Yes.
Mayor,
Yes.
Holmes.
Yeah.
I just need a signature by the chair.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you.
Thank you.
Just sign this. Get out of the resolution. Okay. There's that resolution. All right, let's see. Okay. Let's see here. Now we have number 8, signing the Rural Transit System Joint Participation Agreement.
I'll move that we sign the Rural Transportation System Joint Participation Agreement with SWPCO.
Second.
I have a motion and a second on that. Any other discussion? What that is? Is this your
Yeah, first.
code or agreement that we get into then? Then vote on that, I guess.
Clark,
Yes.
Mayor,
Yes.
Holmes.
Yes. Okay, we'll sign that.
Still can't understand anything.
Yeah.
Wonder what's going on. Got the mic's on.
It was loud and muffled before, now quiet and muffled.
Must be that. Put the audio up too. Okay, we're recording the audio on a separate device, so we'll upload the audio also, just so it's there, since this is not working well. Okay. Let's see, so we're to the board communication. What we got going on? Need to think about.
Trying to remember.
I had an EMS, Essential Services Board meeting, Monday. We got that, I've got a notice from JD, I guess he's not here. The Board of Adjustment has an opening. Did you see that? So I asked him yesterday what we need to do. So we just need to post that for a while and then take applications. So, well, how long do you want to post it? We'll stick it up, post it for a few weeks and then see if we get anybody Yeah, a couple weeks probably.
to fill that spot. So let's see, we're
We're on the 6th. So if it got posted tomorrow, we
yes.
can come down the 21st.
Well, we could go to our next meeting though, so we couldn't appoint to our next meeting. We could do it
to
the 27th or the 20th.
27th.
Let me see that, 27. Yeah, that would be one, about 2 weeks. What should we give 3? What do you think? How long do you want to do it? 2 or 3 weeks? Collect them, and then the point.
I think 2 weeks is plenty.
Okay, depends on when we get it up. So you want to shoot for the 20th? That would have to make our deadline up to the 19th. Or something, to get them turned in before Thursday.
I don't know that there's any hurry. Why not make it the 27th?
So have plenty of time.
Yeah.
I asked him if there was anything anything coming, he said no.
No.
So, that might give us more time. So let's get it posted as soon as we can. Let's make the deadline. What do you think? Tuesday or Wednesday? So we can look at them. Maybe Tuesday, so we have time to, the 25th. So we can look, if we have applications, we'll look through them. That sound all
And put
right?
it on the agenda for the 27th?
Yeah,
Okay.
okay.
maybe make them do Tuesday, end of the day or something, the 25th. Okay. I thought of, and tonight is the Glenn Miller thing, and,
Tonight is what?
Glenn Miller's thing's tonight,
Right.
isn't it? I have a landfill meeting, but it's at 7, I should be able to come over and do that. After that, let's see, applications due.
The landfill meeting is at 7?
It's at 5. I'm saying I think their
Okay.
thing is at 7, so I should be fine.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's see. We'll post that. We will make a note of that. 25th. Due 27th. Appoint. Okay, that's all I've got.
No, I will not be here the 27th. So,
Is that when you can join on or not?
no, that's when I will not be. I'll be in the air. I won't be able to call in. The 20th, I'll be able to call in.
Well, you probably better have us here to the point, so you either gotta go a week
So
later
the 27th, I won't be able to. So, I mean, it doesn't.
or it's July 4th, the next one.
Yeah.
Well, I guess we could try the 20th, and if it doesn't
We're
work,
gonna-
extend it.
Are we gonna meet, looking forward, since the 4th of July is on a Thursday, we're gonna meet on July 2nd, Tuesday?
Oh, no. It's that or go to the next Thursday.
Whatever.
Maybe just not have a meeting on that week of the holiday.
See what's on the, we could see as we get closer if there's something that needs to be there, if we need to do it.
Okay.
I guess, when we get closer. Well, we could shoot for the 20th then. Turn them in the 18th and see if we have applications.
That's not a lot of notice for people.
Let's see, well, then we go out to the 11th.
It's less than 2 weeks.
Yeah. Well, maybe then
I
we
mean,
do.
I'm fine with what if you have somebody to apply and you,
Well, more notice is okay. There's nothing on the docket, I guess. You just want to shoot, we might go clear out to the 11th, I guess. That'd be a month from now. About. So,
So move it to the 11th?
I think so. That'll give you plenty of time.
Okay.
So let's just do the 11th to a point. Make them do the 9th. So we can look at them and point the 11th, okay.
So then the deadline is the 10th?
Well, it could be 10th or 9th if you want a day to be able to call
Okay,
people.
whatever.
I think the 9th maybe if you want to call anybody that's on there.
Okay.
We'll give them over a month to apply.
Yeah.
So 9th, okay. So we'll try to get that posted. Anything else? Not thinking of. The claims is next. Told this is not normal the way this has happened. This was in their budget and they approved this, you know, so
Right.
I
On the veterans? Yes.
don't see anything wrong with it. I just,
yeah, I would move, just go ahead and approve that, the veterans.
I'll second it.
okay.
I did
two
talk to
veterans.
Janet yesterday, and then I sent you on the thing from Denise, I think, so.
Yeah, so they had the money in their budget and their board approved it, and so. So on those two, on the Siemens one, I had another question or two, because I got the things that were sent out, the little bit of information here. And I'm still not understanding. Okay, we have motion and a second on the two veterans claims, I guess. Any discussion on those?
I moved. Yeah.
On the veterans claims, so motion and a second on that. Any discussion on that? Because it, like we said, it's in their budget, it's done, board approved. Big vote on that.
Clark,
Yes.
Mayor,
Yes.
Holmes.
Yes. Okay. On the boiler bill here, I was looking at they went above the 208,000 and I didn't see.
The 208,000 was for the boilers themselves.
Yeah,
That was it. Okay, that's what we voted on. Okay. Any regular maintenance is under courthouse maintenance in Department 99 and is normally just approved. And, I mean, just done. That's usually the auditor that does that. So, that was computer upgrades that had to be done after the new boilers went in.
it was not a
That was
change
not a part,
order.
that was not a part of the boiler system itself.
On this one final invoice, it says invoice for work completed, 208,000 prior requisitions and another 5,000 on top of that. It's all on the same bill. So that's what it
But it
looked,
wasn't when we approved it, Jacob.
this, that, cause it's,
It was 208,000 that we approved
yes,
to begin with. And now this 5,000 is just normal maintenance that had to be done in order to bring things up to speed so that it can be used.
right, well, in the
So this-
bid, it was done to bring it up to speed to be used. That was
The
the whole.
bid was for the boilers, Jacob. It wasn't for anything else. It was for the
wasn't.
boilers themselves.
Yes, but not just, we didn't just buy a boiler from Walmart and dump it out here, it was then put them in and be used. So I just wanna, if there's a change order or something, seems like that. Not after the fact, something else broke that had nothing to do with that project and had to be fixed. It sure seems to be tied to it. And so if there is something like that that's tied to that project, you know, we could have asked for clarification, what's going on, probably would have, figure it out before it goes through. Has this been paid or not? It's not been paid yet,
A
or
long
they billed
time
it?
ago, probably. I mean, the work's been done a long time ago.
Because I've seen it, yeah, the date on it's been a long time ago, and it's like it's just now here.
Has it been done a long time ago? The work was done a long time ago? No, okay, excuse me. They just finished it, okay. I move that we approve the claim for the boiler additional.
And
I'm still
that's-
not clear as to what even
So, and
exactly
then-
happened.
So, let me
Go ahead.
try to put spin on it here a little bit, but, so we ordered new boilers, we got those in.
The whole system.
They installed them. There was upgrades that needed to happen to make the new boilers work, right? Or to upgrade, or could they work with our existing computer? Okay.
The computer system, so those, like, for example, the computer system that was in that package did not include anything that would communicate with, maintenance's offsite. So
Okay.
with the enhancements we do now, he can get alerts if the boiler goes down at 2 AM.
Yeah,
So
okay.
that is a,
We did not realize they were not in there, so.
but
Okay.
Like
that,
at that time, they were essential to.
And then
Right, and
this,
even if-
this
not-
bill comes out of your general maintenance
Yes.
fund.
well, that's where we're
Which
pulling
we-
all the boiler
yes.
money from.
Because they're not necessarily a boiler, it's an enhancement to the program, so that way then Troy, if the boilers crash Friday night at midnight, he'll get an alert on his phone immediately versus waiting till Monday morning when the pipes all breaks
Okay.
in the winter. So we felt like and we had to do it at that time, or
I mean,
it's significantly more about.
Right.
and I
well,
guess now, since the work's already done, since they've done it, I mean, we need to pay it, I get that. But I was wondering if we knew that that was gonna be something that we needed to do, would that be, would it have been better to bring it to the board's attention before we had the work done?
to
Or is that
upgrade, it's
just
an
something, or
upgrade.
does that not need to be board approved?
You don't
to
normally
have the
bring
work?
everything to the board.
Well, $5,000 is
And it's
a lot,
on the
but-
big, the whole big
$5,000 is
project.
minimal compared to some things.
Yeah,
Well, but you just brought the veterans, you made a big deal about the veterans, things they had approved by their board last week, a couple $1,000s. So this is an upgrade and maybe a needed upgrade. I'm not saying it's not, I'm just saying it's part of the package. The 208,000 that jumped up, it's an enhancement, an update, an upgrade, whatever. It should have at least been talked about for a minute, but at least brought to our attention somehow, some way. that this was upgraded whenever it was happening. We meet basically every week, so that's my concern. I'm not saying it maybe isn't needed, it's just it should have been tied to this, and in the receipt, it listed all together as 208,000, and it goes 213,000, total work completed. This is done now, and we went over our bid. Because they added something, which in all these projects, like the jail, we're being talked to constantly about change orders and adding things, and that's what this seems like. And
Well, it
so-
was something that once Troy started working with Siemens, he realized it was not part of the package, and then we discussed
Yeah.
the importance of that, and, I mean, basically, if we're gonna put new boilers in, a huge portion of that is the technology piece.
Right.
And the fact that for a very minimal cost, then he could have the alerts, and it could be this difference between the pipes freezing on a weekend or not, or even too from the standpoint of, like, if the air conditioning
Yeah.
system shuts off.
Yeah,
the whole point
I
is
don't, I don't think anybody's saying we didn't need it. It would have just been nice to say, hey, we're gonna need this, and we're gonna ask them to come in and do it before it gets done, and then come and say, okay, yeah, we need to approve this $5,000.
on this big project, it extended the project,
I,
basically.
yeah,
Well,
it's
and
just,
we can, I guess, we looked at it from a separate standpoint of,
Okay.
this was the boiler part, and we looked at it from, this was a computer part, which we felt it was kind of like a maintenance
different,
piece.
like maintenance, okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, I guess, I mean, I would have just thought that it was kind of as part of the project, but, I mean, yeah, it just depends on how you look at it, as far as, but obviously, we gotta pay the bill, we've already had the work done, so,
Change orders and that, especially as you go into the jails, those things that change all the time, they need to be brought in here.
That's
when
on a
you-
huge construction project.
This
That's
is
like
per-
when we had the courthouse restoration. You have your
Yeah.
change orders.
Yeah, the boiler is a big project too, a huge project. So when things change, it just more information is not gonna hurt anybody. And like I said last week, you held up the veterans on the $2,000 that they'd already had board approved to look into it. Well, I'd like to know this was going on earlier, so. On that, so that's just going forward, I think these big projects, if they have a change tied to them, it'd be nice to know the information.
I made a motion to approve that claim.
yeah, I'll second it.
Okay, got a motion and a second. I think we've discussed it for the future. I think it'd be beneficial to have the information before it happens. I will vote.
Clark,
Yes.
Mayor,
Yes.
Holmes.
Yes. Okay. All right. There you go. All right. There you go.
Good for a minute. There you go.
Okay. Copies. Just the minutes, you said.
Yeah, the only other difference on the minutes here was, my meeting, or my table talk with EMA was with Green Plains, it wasn't at Green Plains.
Okay,
We
Correct.
actually met at the, country club there in Shenandoah.
Wasn't it originally scheduled to be at?
It was, but then they were having their big open house
Right,
thing.
okay.
And we actually met at we had to move the venue to, the country club.
Gotcha.
Yep.
so, What is that, so it was not at tabletop? Or was
It
that
was an EMA tabletop meeting with Green Plains.
with, so the
Yeah.
word at to
The-
with?
Yeah, that's what I changed there.
Okay,
yeah.
change that word on there, so it's a word we're changing. It was with Green Plains, not out there.
I wrote,
So,
do you want,
yeah, maybe
I
have that.
wrote, I wrote
one
on
there.
that copy there, so that's good.
Okay, with that,
Todd, are these
Here
your
it is,
rewritten
right
minutes
here.
or are these Jacob's?
it's amended, and there's one word,
Amended minutes.
one word has
Jacob.
changed. It's with Green Plains. Unbelievable. Okay, I have a motion on that with that
And so
extra
then
word.
those are yours or those are your
These are
rewritten or
Todd.
those are,
This is Todd's.
Yeah,
the
we
first
and
changed.
these are Jacob's?
First ones were Jacob's.
He's clarifying that he was with them and not at their place, so.
Yeah,
Change one word there.
Okay, a motion on them?
yeah, I'll make a motion that we approve the amended minutes, for the,
Whose are you approving?
last week. I
It
didn't.
does not matter, the minutes are
It's
amended
not-
as we
minutes
presented.
are- It's the
This is
board
a-
minutes is what I'm approving.
Yeah,
The Board of
board minutes.
Supervisor
But
minutes.
I'm looking at Todd's.
Go ahead.
and
No,
they-
I
We
didn't
have-
turn any in. I didn't
You
put any.
just did that one.
I just did the
Okay.
word.
He clarified a
on
word
mine.
that was.
I
incorrect.
clarified a word that was on the minutes, but it's all Board of Supervisor minutes. It's
Yeah,
not
this
Jacob's
whole-
minutes, it's not Todd's minutes.
This is what we're voting on as a
And-
board, whether or not.
And
we
that is
want
gonna
them.
get really old if we're gonna start doing that, but
Okay, wait, I have a question though. These are yours?
You talking
And
about
you
this?
said you just changed with, but there's a whole bunch of
No,
stuff crossed out.
yeah,
So
they're
those are
amended
not
and
his?
that's, okay, this, what you see is what we're approving. We're following the IPIB guidelines, striking out the extra information does not need to be there, according to what they've trained us and told us.
Yeah, but you,
and then
We're going on, I'm asking for a motion.
I made a
on the minutes.
motion to pass the amended minutes for May 30th per Iowa Information Board guidelines.
I'll second that motion. All right, ready to vote. This is political stunts of the auditor. We'll
Oh,
vote,
my goodness.
and it's ridiculous.
Oh, my goodness.
Okay. Like to vote, Melissa? Yes, I second it, I'll second it, if I didn't, I'll second it, I think I did.
Clark,
No.
Mayor,
Yes.
Holmes?
Yes. Okay. Now, number 12, we have possible closed session per Iowa Code 21.51C. Does anybody want to make a motion on that?
Make a motion that we go into closed session per Iowa Code 21.51C.
I'll second that.
Okay, we need to roll call that, I think, too. I think we roll call in, don't we?
I made the motion.
Judy
And I
made the
seconded
second.
it.
And Judy seconded.
Clark,
Yes.
Mayor,
Yes.
Holmes?
Yes. Okay, we're going to close session. Let's see here, so, we all good now? Judy good? Okay. We're gonna resume here, so go ahead and make a motion. Oh, yeah, got the mic. Okay. All right, there we go.
I'll make the motion that we come out of, closed session per Iowa Code 21.51C
At 11:14.
at 11:14.
I'll second that.
Okay, got a motion and a second. Any discussion? We'll vote on that.
Clark,
Yes.
Mayor,
Yes.
Holmes.
Yes. Okay, we're out of closed session. No action to take.
I move that we adjourn at 11:18.
Second.
All right, second by Todd. All those in favor?
Aye.
Aye.
All right, adjourn.